Welcome to video 5 of our factor module. This time we're going to be looking at how factor reorder differs from another verb called factor reorder to. So here I have put into place a tibble that constructs colors A and B. Okay, so and then I've made the color into a factor variable. So you can see now I have the factor variable, I have A that's got some numbers in it, and B that has some numbers in it. Now, if I do a reorder of the factor, the color factor, based on what's in A with the minimum option given, then it's going to order from the smallest. So blue will be the first level, and then red, and then purple, and then yellow, and then green. Okay, so that's how factor reorder works. If I did the same thing, but I tell it reorder to, I can give it another variable here, like the second column. Right? And now it's reordering based on B. So it's going to do and it's going from high to low because I didn't tell it minimum. So it's going from purple and red. So purple has the most of A and the most of B. So it's going by the most of B and then the most of A. And then it's going to go to blue and green and then yellow. So it's reordering based on the numbers in B. Now, let's look at an example from our DSS. So I'm going to filter out the ones that are in A for age, and then I'm going to group it by age and marital status, and then I'm going to do a count. And so by age tells me for each age and marital status, how many are in that status. Okay, so let me take a sum by age in. This tells me that I have 21,407 total in this data set. And then I am going to make a new column to by age, which is going to be the proportion, which is going to be n over this new amount that I have. So by age looks like this, where I have proportions. Now, if I look at what are the levels of the marital status. Okay, let me plot. What I want to plot now is from this data set, the by age data set, I want to plot the age and the proportion with the colored by marital status. Okay. So now I can see, I could follow each of these lines. So I could see the married proportion peaks here and goes down. The widowed peaks up at the end, right? The never married is high at the beginning and then drops off, so forth. But I could reorder it based on the proportion. And now it's easier to see the never married because it's the highest proportion, and then I can see the next proportion down is the widowed, and the next proportion down is the divorced, so forth. Okay. So another thing I can do for bar plots is to show by increasing frequency using factor increasing frequency. I can also use factor reverse to reverse the order of my factor levels. So here's an example using the marital status, but making it by infrequency and then reversing it. So you can see it's increasing the whole way. Come back to the next one and we will do modifying factor levels.